This is Don here and Bana, aka Kenya Lynham here in Kenya, Cordova, welcoming you back for movie night review number 345 called The Blue Drum. This is a horror film that we just seen, and let's get into the movie night review right now. All right, so it starts off at a funeral, and her name. Oh wow, if I could recall her name there. Letitia, yeah. Letitia, she has abandonment, resentment. Her mother had left, and she's at her father's funeral there. And she's there with a friend. It might be a boyfriend or ex or someone, but he's there. And she's going through some of the issues now. The aunt is there. So, towards the middle, where the title is called The Blue Drum, you'll start to figure out that there's something going on in the house. There's something leading up to the next thing. And there's a lot involved. At the end of the short film is Letitia trying to, recover herself in regards to the mother who had abandoned her, and the friend who shouts out that she never left. All right. So you'll figure all of it out. You'll get some of it about a ring. Okay. So some of that is kind of hazy, but you'll figure out what the abandonment was and why she screams out, or he screams out, that she never left. Now, the subject for tonight, and the movie is fair. It's cordial, Of course, I don't really want to do a spoil alert at the end, but you'll figure out if it's scary or if it's just kind of sorrowful a lot, If it's sorrowful a lot, that might be what the whole thing is, but you'll have to discover that on your own. But like I said, the ending is quite bizarre, and that's mainly what I have to say about it, Now, for the subject tonight is called Someone's Vulnerability. Now, someone's vulnerability will always have you redefining things, but it's never going to have you at the same place at the same time of someone else's. But you can always best be assured that you are the only one that recovers it, regardless of what it is and whoever's vulnerability it tries to do while you're standing there. If someone has stole your vulnerability, how could you explain that to someone in the court of law or police or researcher or investigator or any of that? How could you, go and trace a whole like a paranormal existence of someone who doesn't know how to shut a trap? The whole thing is that we walk up and we gain our interest in a respective manner until someone says that someone stole something. Once you figure out that someone stole something, if it's everything but an emotional attachment, then everybody is going to say it's someone else's something, but they're not going to go to vulnerability. Why? Because everybody has done the same thing at one time or another. If I go up and I say I claim all of my shit, and somebody else says the same identification list, nobody's going to get it but the first guy. But if the second guy comes up and says, I claim all my baggage, and everybody at the back of the line says baggage at the same humdrum tone, then no one's going to know if it's a drum or a drum, or if it's a rhythm or music that says that all these attachments are mentally detached at the rate that they grab the bags. So something grabbed my bags and I can't explain that I felt funny and they were gone, but I see them. Because the first thing that anyone, like a witness, would ask, or the most lukewarm, is there a lukewarm there so I can respond a lukewarm answer? Who was it again that took your freaking bag? Well, you say it again, but the lukewarm has to respond because they only have that type of conversation. No one has stolen the bags. Someone else's responsibility, the subject, mind you, it will only give you the only answer. It'll give you the answer that you're looking for and not the other one. So if you're looking for you're lost, then you go to the one who says the word the most. But if you're looking for a bag and everybody has the same thing going on that day because of, then you go to that one and he'll lead you right to it. If the lost only said a lost cause, everybody knows that it happens from one time or another that they get lost. But nobody knows the lost is there until the founded one says it louder than the others. Someone's responsibility or vulnerability will always pick up your leftovers. Someone's vulnerability will always pick up your claim bag. All the lost is issued, but all the faithful is submissive to the landed attributes of anything about that section. So try not to pick up your lost feelings too much because someone's vulnerability has already labeled it faithful as you know faithfully. And nobody lies, but everybody has seen it. Everybody has seen that it picks it up and drops it off. I hope you have a nice night.